Hey guys, bike blogger here. Cycling tip of the day, bar mitts. This is more of a review than a cycling tip, but it's sort of a tip, I guess. It's my first time using them. You'll notice around my hands I got these weird looking things. To keep my hands warm. They're called bar mitts. They're like pogies. Seem to be doing pretty good. The purpose of them is to keep the wind chill off. So far so good, I guess. No real complaints except this bar mitt on the right keeps slipping on me. I need to adjust it. They're pretty easy to install. Only takes like a minute. Yeah, here's a bench. Let's stop here. Let's see, so you just sort of slip these things on like that, and then I gotta use some Velcro to cinch it down. Let's tighten it a little bit. There we go, now it might not slip on me. Pretty nice. Like I said, you just stick your hands in here. This is the size large. It's I tried size small and it was, because I thought, hey, it'd be a little bit less wind resistance if it's a little smaller, but I think these would be easier to get in and out of, commuting, signaling and stuff, although even then I don't really want to take my hands out of them. So far so good, I guess. It's hard to tell how well they're really working because it's colder this morning than it was last morning. Like I said, it's only like 15 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Quite cold. Doesn't get this much colder in my neck of the woods. It is sunny though, so that helps a little. There are some disadvantages though. Let's go this way. There are some disadvantages though. You're stuck using the brake hoods. In other words, you have just one position. So that's not so great. I can't switch to the flat bars or the drops without getting cold. It's not a huge deal though, because I probably do spend the majority of my time on the hoods, brake hoods. Lots of people out and about this morning. A little surprised. Let's make a left here. Yeah, the purpose of the bar mitts really is just to keep the wind chill off. When you're traveling rather quickly by bike, wind chill can really add or drop, the temperature another 15-20 degrees. So it is like wearing another layer of gloves, except you can fit multiple layers of gloves in these things, especially in the size large, which is what I got. Let's cross here now. Hands feel pretty good. Like I said, I have some thick gloves on, but I don't have like a second layer of gloves. I have a short commute to work by bike, but that also means I don't really have much time to let my hands warm up. Really good material, really insulating. I think I'm almost starting to feel my hands sweat now, a little. But yeah, like I said, they basically act as like a house, a shelter for your hands, so they block all wind inside them, and so they just sit in there, and it's like a sauna almost. I mean, I got big openings in the back here. You know, that's why I wanted to go with the small, because I figured they'd be tighter fitting, or they'd close off in the back and they'd be really warm. Now I think about it, I don't know if I want that, because my hands would probably get too sweaty. All right. That car, okay. This is my very first time using these bar mitts, and so this is sort of like a product review. Some negatives, some cons to the bar mitts. Like I mentioned, you're reduced to just one hand position on the hoods, but for most people ride the hoods the majority of the time versus the drops or the flat bars on a road bike. You can also get these in for like mountain bikes, and I think there's a couple other options too. These specifically are the road bar mitts for road bikes, and specifically these are for internally routed cables. They are perfect for this bike because I don't have any. I mean, the only cables I got are my brake cables, and I route those underneath the bar tape, so these are really easy to just put on. And I guess that's the other con, is that it's just another thing to outfit your bike with in the winter. So it's going to take you an extra 60 seconds, 90 seconds or so of you standing outside in the cold if you're like me and you park your bike outside. Spending that extra time screwing around with the setup. But they're pretty easy to install, like I said. Maybe I'll stop up here. I was just thinking about stopping and showing you real quick. Seem to be working pretty well. Let me stop here. So like I said, they're really easy to work with. So to take this, there's a Velcro here and a Velcro down here. I don't know if you can see that. To take this Velcro off, you just take the two sides and pull them apart. Easy enough. And then you just sort of yank on this and it just comes right off. To put it back on, just slip it on like this. If you can see that. Just slip it right on like that. All right. Cinch it down here. And then this is real easy. Just stick these two interfaces together. It's Velcro and it just sticks. And that's it. And they tend to conform to your hands over time, I understand it. There you go. Okay. So the only other issue I ran across this morning is that I didn't cinch down the Velcro really enough on the bar, and the one on my right here, it started slipping off. So make sure you just get that Velcro down. And I guess that leads me to one other thing is it uses Velcro. Velcro is very strong, but one thing that concerns me is that it might wear out over time. So I'm not going to leave these on my bike when I park my bike. They're not that cheap. So I'll be taking them off, putting them on fairly regularly. Okay, see, I took my hand out there. I didn't feel immediate cold. Like I said, my hands are pretty toasty right now. Whew. 14 degrees outside, and I'm already thinking about switching to my full-fingered summer gloves. So that lets you know how warm these things are. Like I said, they basically act as sort of a shelter or a sauna or something for your hands. I feel no wind on my hands. They do add a little bit of wind resistance to your bike. A large gust might make you feel like you push one way or another, but otherwise, 2 thumbs up. See you guys next time.